Saddle up. The second biggest equestrian event in Maryland happens this weekend. Things will start heating up at the Xfinity Center tonight, but Coach Willard wants fans to chill and savor the flavor. I'm Jessie Schwartz, and I'll have the scoop. Their last win came back at the end of September. I just think it's so fun for these athletes to have something to focus on other than just what they're doing on the court, on the field, on the ice, something to play for. Players often refer to their teammates as family, but for the Wagner cousins, that term isn't just an expression. The last 2 games, DC has had resounding wins, but they'll be in for a tough task tonight as the Knights sit atop the Western Conference with only 2 losses. Maryland women have had a challenging start to the season, taking on 2 ranked opponents in number 1 South Carolina and number 11 UConn, both on the road and falling into the loss column. Lace up your sneakers and hit the track. Girls are running all over Montgomery County. Penn State came to College Park just the week before that and did the same to the Terps. Maryland co-offensive coordinator Kevin Sumlin was arrested for a DUI charge in Florida early Saturday morning. Over 50 years after its creation, people are saying Title IX is under attack. Mr. Oriole.
For some reason, he had a photo album with him, and he showed this photo album to Brooks for the whole 25-minute ride out to the fields. And Brooks looked at every picture in this album like it was his child.
A hero.
I don't remember ever seeing him not give a kid an autograph.
Role model, the man beyond integrity.
The greatest to ever do it.
His humbleness in spite of his greatness.
You don't get that anymore, that devotion to the city.
Apparent from the number of fans who lined up to pay tribute to Robinson, who passed away last Tuesday at the age of 86.
It's like losing a part of your childhood.
Brooks was my childhood idol.
He has a reputation for not only being a great player, but an even greater person. His dedication to Baltimore and its fans, both on the field and off, is the reason he will forever be important to this community and city. And so many in the community personally felt his effect.
Afterwards, I called his office and I asked if I could drop a bat off so he could sign it. But his assistant called me back and said, Brooks doesn't want you to drop it off. He wants you to come, and he wants you to tell him all about the camp. And I spent a half hour with him.
Fans will forever remember the way he made them feel, and the legacy he leaves will be even bigger than the larger-than-life person he was.
Everybody is going to miss him a lot, just because of who he was.
Jessie Schwartz, CNS TV News. When people talk about Maryland fans having something to look forward to this week, the first thought is that the excitement is aimed towards the hardwood.
They're ready for basketball season.
But there is something else they can look forward to: Willard's full court press.
I thought it was good, interesting.
It kind of reminds me of like a adjacent to peanut butter and jelly.
I'm more of a chocolate guy personally, but I thought it worked pretty well.
It was really good, and I liked the peanut butters.
Not a coaching strategy, but his introduction to a Maryland dairy tradition that honors Terps coaches. It's the release of men's basketball head coach Kevin Willard's new ice cream flavor. Each coach gets to create an ice cream flavor that's unique to them. They start with any ice cream flavor base and then add in a variety of toppings that Maryland Dairy has to offer. For Coach Willard, he started with a black raspberry ice cream base and then added in pieces of Reese's peanut butter cups.
When I was a kid, I used to go to Friendly's Ice Cream after basketball practice, and if I played good, I would get a Reese's Pieces Sunday, and that's where it came from.
While Maryland students enjoyed the ice cream,
This would be my go-to.
they weren't quite sure exactly why they were being given a surprise tasty treat.
I couldn't even tell you what his name is.
No idea.
Is the basketball coach's flavor?
I do, the basketball coach, Kevin Willard.
And whether students recognize him in an apron in the student union, he looks forward to their support when the team steps on the court.
They were unbelievable last year, and we need them out again.
But off the court, he will continue to give his support back through a little dessert.
I went up there, I was one of the first people up there, and he gave me the ice cream, and he noticed my band jacket, and I was like, that's so nice.
It makes everyone smile, and that was the whole goal.
Jessie Schwartz, CNS TV News.
I really enjoy gardening. I love mulching.
Not what you'd expect to hear from kids about what they did on their day off from school. Unless you're these students in Montgomery County. They spent a day trying to save the environment.
I can't believe how many showed up on the day off of school to do something that benefits not just themselves, but the greater good.
Montgomery County Public Schools partnered with the Department of Environmental Protection as well as local environmental groups and businesses to work with these students.
It takes a village to make action, as they say, and we have a village here.
Students put on gloves, grabbed shovels, and got their hands dirty as they planted, weeded, mulched, and improved the environment of the schools which they attend. And it's not only here at school these students want to take action, but in other aspects of their lives.
Mainly because I really care about the environment.
Our kids are very passionate about the environment, passionate about doing something about climate change.
And while they've made a difference here, they plan to do the same in other places.
For me, it's just like a really fun way to do something better, to do something productive.
And they know it's their future that they're impacting, and they're doing that in a positive way instead of a negative way.
Jessie Schwartz, CNS TV News.